Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jammerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we're completing the SBCs for MATTHÄUS, so let's get right into the video. So guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and today guys, what we're going to be doing is going through and claiming the MATTHÄUS SBC. So first and foremost guys, we have got his second one. We've already completed the first icon node. The thing is that the first icon node for all of the new icons is really good in terms of, you know, what you get back for what you put in, you know, like 80 overalls, 81 overalls. So definitely consider doing that for all of the new icons, guys. And obviously we've got Pele. The thing is that I'm not sure if I will do him. It's just like his last SBC is crazy, man. It's a 92 overall team, guys, which is, you know, probably upwards of 100 million in total in terms of, you know, the total SBC. And in my opinion, guys, it's just not worth it. So what we're going to be doing today, guys, is on my main account is doing MATTHÄUS, because I think that MATTHÄUS is, you know, if there was, you know, one decent one out of them all so far, I think that it is MATTHÄUS. And also I desperately need a 92 overall card, midfield card for rank up, a base card. So we are going to be doing MATTHÄUS, guys, and this is the team for the first SBC. So as you can see, guys, you know, we are trying to use as many Lunar players as possible. I've also got some Versatech cards there as well, just because they are relatively cheap. And then the likes of Andre Silva and Sessegnon are previous cards that we had trained up from, you know, when we're doing the Portuguese campaigns for Deco and English campaign for Rio Ferdinand and Michael Owen. And also, guys, 78 overall central mid there from Juventus Team Hero. But yeah, relatively cheap, guys, this one, and you do get some decent rewards back. So let's go through and submit this and then continue on to the third SBC and then go from there. And here we are, guys. So we do get 250 midfielder skill boosts and 400k XP. Like 400k XP is worth so many coins, guys. The ratio of XP really depends on what value you get it at. But you know, like the likes of Toliso's, Lindelof, pretty much worthless. You know, just because their value is so low. And you know, the goalkeeper and Philip, you can get them for like 375k. So this is actually not too bad, guys, and I do like the fact that they are specific skill boosts, 250 midfielder skill boosts, and 400k XP, which is great. So let's go through and just complete off this, moving on to the third SBC now. And the third SBC for MATTHÄUS's career, it requires 82 overall with 11 players in our position, as well as 4 Bundesliga players, guys. So this is the squad that we did decide to use. So we've got Philip, Motta, Lindelof, and Olsen, you know, all Easter players, you know, majority of them anyway, and Lunar players are still very good value for SBCs. You can also consider some St. Patrick's Day players as well, guys. We've also got 2 Versatech players there, so we've got Tosun as well as Sanabria. They are relatively cheap and didn't cost much to level up. You know, you do get the Versatech XP as well, so you can consider using that going forward. And then we just picked up a few Bundesliga players, guys, from the market, as well as actually having some of these cards already in my bench from the 250 Versatech, you know, gold pack that we opened. Now, the thing is that with this SBC, you know, you get like 5 million coins value. So with the state of the market, guys, to be honest, like I don't know what to expect. You know, I don't know what to do with all these cards that I have on my bench, you know, that I've invested in previously, that I've packed, you know, like from throughout time, from daily activities, whatever, you know, Team Heroes investments. But I just, like, seriously, man, it's just, there's nothing else to really do, guys, because if you're selling cards, you're selling them at such a loss at what you invested them in, or, you know, they're not even selling. It's just, there's no other option. So I am going to be doing this. So let's go into that. And as you can see, you also, you know, get the 300,000 XP for MATTHÄUS, which is, you know, decent. Like I've expressed previously, though, one of the big problems with the new icons, guys, is that once you unlock them, you don't get a campaign for them. So the XP is going to be very scarce. And because the fact that icons do require a bit more XP than normal cards, that's also another option or another thing to think about before doing them. But the main reason as to why I'm doing MATTHÄUS is, firstly, 92 overall base card and midfielder. and also, you know, up just my bench, guys. Like, there's nothing else to do with my bench until the market's fixed. Is it going to ever be fixed? I don't know, because we still haven't got a peak from EA, not any information whatsoever. So this seems to be the best use of them at the moment. Moving on to the fourth one, guys, this is where it starts to get quite expensive. And then we'll move on to the fifth one and then end off the video. And here we are, guys. So once again, you know, we've got Selke, we've got Kakuta, and we've also got Tolisso, Romagnoli, Motta, and Bauer. So those cards in themselves, you know, relatively cheap. We got Kakuta from actually Easter, and he really does help for the rating. Also, guys, we did pick up Farman, Cruz, and Brandt on bid. So the one concern that I have with this game at the moment is that bidding. It's so tedious. We picked up the Cruz for 375k. He's really expensive, but he's pretty much needed for this SBC. Otherwise, it's just too difficult to fulfill the requirements. We also picked up Brandt on bid for 205k. Not really, you know, all that much value, but still better than purchasing it at buy now. And also Farman, guys, at 400k. I thought that was, you know, a relatively decent deal for an 84 overall goalkeeper, and you know, he is German, so it is really great help for this SPC. And here we are, guys. So we're just going through and picking up the rewards. So 200k XP and 4 million coins. In terms of what I had on my bench, you know, it's actually not too bad. You know, considering the Lunar players and a lot of cards just in general are very difficult to sell. So I mean, in terms of a trade-in for what I had on my bench, I'm not too mad about this. And you know, we get some XP, and as we all know, guys, XP is so expensive at the moment. So not too bad, not too bad. Let's go through and claim up that 4 million coins, and we'll probably have to use, you know, a lot of those coins to actually sink back into the next SPC, which does look quite difficult, and also some of that XP as well. But let's jump into that one, guys, and then finally claim up the 92 MATTHÄUS and then end off the video. And here we are, guys. So this is the team that we are going to be using. Now, Ward was an investment during St. Patrick's Day, as well as Bernardo Silva and Selke, obviously investments from, you know, Lunar New Year's. We also packed Neuer during Freeze, guys, and we did specifically do the Werner SBC for MATTHÄUS, guys. So it was sort of pre-planned. I did talk about it when I did do the Timo Werner SBC. We've also had Rafinha in our team for a very long time. Both Rafinhas, actually. The 85 overall centre mid from Inter, as well as the 88 overall Rafinha from Bayern there. So we've pretty much had those guys in our team since the old system of icons. So when we were trying to claim Ronaldinho, they were two integral parts of claiming that. So they've just been on our bench, guys. And, you know, with Pele being so difficult, you know, I'm more than happy to let go of them. We also did pick up Hummels on bid. You can see we picked up this Hummels for 423k, but still, honestly, man, it is such a nightmare, guys, trying to bid. There's just so many people doing it, and it all comes down to luck. Like, sometimes you won't ever win the bid, and then other times you'll win the bid. I'm more than happy to give up this team. Also, Brozovic and Tolisso and Cannavaro from End of Era, and we also packed him on the Program Players Pack. So I may as well just throw him in there. 86 overall team for a 92 overall base. Like I said, guys, I wanted to do him, and, you know, obviously having Neuer really did help. So having a duplicate from him during, you know, the greatest promo in FIFA Mobile, that being the Freeze event, guys, I'm more than happy to use him. And Ward, you know, we picked him up really cheap when St. Patrick's Day players were just dirt cheap. So let's go through and claim this up, and then talk about a few things and then end off the video. So let's just go through and confirm that SPC, guys, and finish off the video for today. So ultimately, I have one question for you guys. Actually, a few questions. So first and foremost, should I use MATTHÄUS as my second central defensive midfielder in 3-5-2, or should I use him as a 92 overall midfield base card to rank up a Vidal, or potentially, you know, my central attacking midfielder for third rank? Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. I'm very interested about that. Also, guys, did you go through and do any of the icons? Have you done any of the icons? As I said, guys, you know, the Pele one is just ridiculous for a center forward. So don't even if you are, you know, like a huge Pele fan, it's just so expensive, guys. It just makes no sense. But yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, putting MATTHÄUS into the Dorita for, you know, third rank up, or, you know, whoever my central attacking midfielder is at the time. Or alternatively, you know, I could just put him into the team and have him there. as, you know, a player. But I think with 92 base, guys, and how rare they are on the market, overall, I'm happy with the MATTHÄUS campaign. I don't like the fact that there's no campaign for XP. As you can see, we can only get him up to 94 overall with the XP that we're given, the 1 million XP that we're given. But other than that, this is going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you all for everything, and peace.